Hello and welcome. We are here for me to open up the Modern Horizons 2 because I just got back into Magic and I have no shock lands. So this is basically just going for the shock lands. There's some other lands that can go in here, and I think there's even a few creatures that I can use. So let's get to this. Take all these little guys out of here, stack them up. Set them up there, okay. We're using Rudy as a guide here, and let's start looking for the fetch lands. See if I can open them. Yep, all right, this is a little bit easier than my last attempt. And go through. Get to the uncommon. Oh, here's the rares. So there's our first rare, followed by a common foil, followed by a token. So no land. And these are definitely harder than I expected. Apparently they have super glue in the pack. I may have to get a pair of scissors just to make life easier. Common, uncommon, rare. That's a pretty nice sorcery. Followed by, there we go. Got our first land, all right. Got our token. So, of course, I have no place. So let's move these over here. So just do rares and lands. That way I have a spot. Always got this bulk in the way. Uncommon, and a rare. And that is an artifact. I have not seen that. A nice equipment. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. And then a token. See what we got. All right. I love the sketch cards they put in the beginning of it. Oh, got the first mythic. And that is actually a land I need. Add 1 black for each swamp. Awesome. Followed by a planeswalker. There's a mythic pole. That is cool. I don't know anything about her, but planeswalkers are good, usually. So all right, so doing really well. I think 3 packs in and 2 lands, and something I actually needed to play with. Since I use swamps a lot, I pretty much only play black cards. Oop, there's a rare. And we're just going to do a rare and a token this time. Yeah, I use a lot of swamps, so I think that means I can use like half the fetch lands at this point to go get a swamp. Rare. Oh, that's a really good rare, and actually also one I wanted for the deck. So that is really cool. And that is followed by another rare foil this time. So that's cool. We're going to put that in the rare pile. Got another token. So I'm getting back into Magic after 10 years. They've changed the packs a lot. They used to be a lot easier to get into, I remember. So that's been a new fun experience. There we go. We got a rare and a foil and a token. So this is fun to go back. I'm sort of going backwards from the newer sets. Oh, I like that old style. And picking up things that I can really use. So I'll be opening a lot of older boxes and packs, trying to fill in decks. I know it's probably better just to go get single cards, but it's not the same experience to me. I really enjoy opening and getting my own cards. I don't know if you guys feel the same. Got a double rare pack, that's good, and a token. But that's one thing. I will buy single cards. I do go off and buy the single cards, but it's like when there's a box like this that has so many hits I can use, I'd rather get the box, bust it down, see what I get, and then go pick up what I didn't. Because technically I needed, that's a plains and a mountain. So actually I do have a, white black deck, so I can use that in that. And then I did need the cold friend, and I did need one of the rare. So I've already pulled 2 cards I needed for sure. 1 card that I can use. So that's not bad. There's a rare artifact, followed by a mythic. Ooh, a mythic dinosaur. That is cool. So there's my 3rd mythic. And then an uncommon foil and a token. So this is definitely better than the Baldur's Gate that I opened, where I only got 1 mythic in the whole box. So I'm already way up on Baldur's Gate. So apparently that is a problem with that product, rare. I thought it just didn't have a lot of things that people wanted, but that's what's going on there. Just a bad assortment can happen. And uncommon, rare. Another artifact vehicle. So that's always good. So I think I'm doing a little bit better on this video than before. I think I'm actually keeping the cards where you can see them. That's been a big issue because I don't know exactly where everything's spaced. Getting a giant Rudy mat definitely helped me. Now I have a target area. And I think the color really helps with the light, I believe, too. Having something down. It seems like the light seems to be pretty consistent right now. Ooh, all right, we're going to get more than 1 rare in here, it looks like. So we got a rare, followed by another rare, followed by a common foil, and a token. Well, double rare pack. Nothing too spicy. And then there's still some rares and definitely some mythics I can use, I'm sure. It's always nice when you're opening something that you don't have anything of. Oh, a nice black-white card, so that might actually go on my deck. May have to look, see if it works. See if my meta is going along well. Ooh, a Myr. I loved the Myrs back in Scars of Mirrodin. And there's an enchantment. Followed by another mythic. So this is my 4th mythic. I don't know, is this a different sort of the retro art versus just the regular one? It may just be a regular one. It just looks pretty neat. And it's a dragon. Hell, I can't even get a dragon out of Baldur's Gate. So I'm already beating it. 4 mythics and a dragon. Yep, I may complain about that one for a little bit. That was not a good pack opening experience. Unfortunately, I did not get that on camera so that you could share my pain. So that's when I decided that I would not open. Ooh, a mythic foil. Hey, that's a bonus mythic. Nice. I would not open anything without putting it on camera so that way, no matter how good or bad I go, other people can see. Because I've been having some bad luck with packs apparently. Except for Kamigawa, which I do have that. I will put that up. I just haven't done it before I made this one, so I have like 2 or 3 in a row. Did well with Kamigawa. Love the product. It's gorgeous. Sort of wish I had been playing back when it was going on. I would have loved to make a Ninja Rat. And here, another mythic. Wow, this is probably the most mythics I've gotten out of any box at this point. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mythics and a foil mythic. That's crazy. I saw people doing this on Masters 2022, and I pulled like 4 mythics out of my box, my draft box. And then the collector boxes were crazy. I do like those old foil or old border. There we go. Just a rare. Whoop. Just try and keep that. Keep it straight, man. Keep it straight. So, and then knock them over because you can't open a pack. Yeah, I'm rambling a little bit because I got to get used to commentary here. Try and be a little bit entertaining as I go along. Tell you what's going on in my Magic journey. I can't wait to get to plan. We got Dominaria United just right around the corner. So let's see if I can get a deck ready before then. But I have so many ideas of what to build with that. So get some good background cards. There, just got a rare. Yep, slowing down a little bit. Done with the second stack. Let's hope we can start pulling some more fetch lands. That's sort of what I'm here for. I got a bunch of mythics, but I only got one fetch land. So there's a rare. And then there is another rare that I think has got that old foil look because it doesn't have the number down there. Now, this is the last stack of packs. And my ripping skills have not gotten much better so far. Definitely something to work on. Going through, and ooh, here we are in the rares. And ooh, a squirrel. Yes, squirrel mob. Probably need that for a squirrel deck. I don't know if I'll ever make one, but I do have the mythic squirrel. And then we got foils and tokens. So I'm going to start trying to make a lot more content. I will be looking for any kind of support, any questions or comments or suggestions. I'll be looking forward from hearing from you in general. Oh, that's a pretty neat rare. I've seen that. Goblin Shaman. I don't know about this goblin with the green thing. I see it in here, and I saw some Dominaria spoilers, and it's just like, oh, you know, goblins were always red. I don't know about goblin green. Red-green deck for goblins. I mean, that's weird to me. And yes, there we are. We got our second fetched land, and that is the Swamp and Plains, which goes exactly with my black and white deck. So that's happy days there. So there's still a few things I would like though out of here. I could use an Urgus Saga. I could use at least another fetch land. It'd be nice to pull at least 3 out of a box. I'm not sure what the average is, but and there's another mythic. This seems to be a mythic heavy box, so I don't know if that hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular mythics out of here, and then a foil mythic. So I guess this is one of those cases where you're killing it in the mythics and maybe not doing so good in the rares. I've watched other people open, and it seems to be a thing that can happen. That's the interesting thing about opening this. But like I said, I love to open a box that's got multiple hits for me, get at least one box out of the way. That's what I'm going to try and do even on the older stuff, is open up a box. And am I running into another mythic? Are you kidding? Yes, I ran into another mythic. Wow. And then a rare, and then a foil rare. That was a good pack. So that puts me up to 2, 4, 6, 7. Up to 7 mythics and a mythic foil. That's 8 mythics. So this is by far the most mythics I've ever gotten out of one box. And this is a draft box. I would figure that that would go better with a set box or a collector box. Rare. What we got here? And this is a land. I've not seen this land before. It becomes a 2/2. Huh. That is neat. So it's not a fetch land, but it's a land. So that's 2 fetch lands and 2 lands out of this. So that is interesting. Definitely a land heavy box. That's good. Definitely some things I'd like to see out of here that I haven't yet. But I don't think I can complain about what I've gotten. Lots of rares, lots of things to go through. Lots of mythics. So I definitely didn't get too bad in that. I love some of these sketch cards. I love it when they do the different things. I can't wait to see Dominaria. Damn. I was wanting one of those just for the fact of what it does. Destroy target creature, and creature destroyed this way can't be regenerated. Overload. You may cast this spell from overload cost. If you do, change its text by replacing all instance of targets with each. I don't know. I'm confused on that, but this will go great with the black-white deck since it basically, I guess, overload is probably the same thing as a kicker. Probably works similar. So that's neat because I will have the white mana to do that. Down to 3 packs here. Hopefully we can at least pull one more shock land or a nice hit of something I can use. Got a rare there, and Urga Saga in the sketch. Now, I would consider this to be a successful box opening altogether for myself because I got the Urga Saga I needed, I got the Marsh that I needed. I can use that, and I, of course, got that I needed. So, I mean, pulling 2 lands I absolutely needed, plus additional lands, and the Saga. And that Void guy's in there, so I got at least one of the creatures I needed out of the 2 creatures in this particular set. So this was a good box. I'm happy. I may still need some other... Oh, and that's just the tip of the iceberg right there. Search your library for a swamp or forest. This is for my other deck. Wow. So this is great. This is great for me. I'm working on 2 decks. I pulled the fetch lands for both the decks. That gives me 3 fetch lands. I got the Urga Saga, and then I got 2 additional lands. So this is great. This is a great box. I wish I could get more boxes like this. This is my last pack. I don't even know what I could pull in this pack. I just don't know what I could pull that would even be useful. We'll just see. We'll just see what's in here. Because I think that another mythic dragon. Really? Wow. Okay, I don't know if that's a good dragon for blue, but yes. So let's move this out of the way, and let's just put these little guys out here. So look at that. We got 2 of the same mythic dragons. We got these 3 mythics. That's 4 mythics, 5 mythics, 8 mythics, and a mythic foil. 9 mythics out of a box. And 3 fetch lands, plus Urga Saga and another land. This was a good box. I don't think for just grabbing a box of something before I get into purchasing single cards, this definitely worked out for me. So thank you so much for watching. Hope this was somewhat entertaining, and I'm more than happy with these pulls. So I'll quit talking about Baldur's Gate at this point, I think.